One eternity later.
I would love for you to just spend 1 minute appreciating this beauty. Oh my gosh, she's so handsome. Look at that. And I want you to see the back. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. And I would love for you to notice how you feel in your heart when you appreciate that beauty. Look at that. Just witness it. Oh my god. And that's a very specific tulip. They're not supposed to look like this, right? They have a few petals. They don't look like peonies like that. But look at that one. Oh my god, I'm so in love with it. Alright, so as we enjoy the beauty and we witness how it fills in our heart, that appreciation, I want to talk a little bit. And I want to talk about that book called The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield that Sarah offered a recommendation about in the first book club video that you can just witness there. So she mentioned this book and I heard of it, and I finally jumped the gun and started reading it. And it's a whole story, and there's a lot, like the whole world on Goodreads seems to be parted between it was such a life-changing book or made such an impact, and the other half is like, what is this bullshit? I threw the book against the wall. Which is so interesting because there's a lot of spiritual books that are very polarizing, and it really feels like you can't feel nothing about it. It's like either you absolutely hate it and you discard it and you say this is the most stupid thing in the world, and others who are like, yeah, it kind of became a guide and I read it sometimes, it really helps me, and the concepts have been close to my heart. So I'm part of the ones that, have a critical opinion about, the whole storyline, but I really love the spiritual ideas that were shared because it really confirmed a lot of the things that I've been feeling since I was a child, since I've been here. And there's a few principles. They are called the insights actually, and there's even more books that come after The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. There's like other books that come through and bring on other insights. But I just read the first one. I really liked it. I'm not gonna, I don't want to do a whole review on it. I just want to talk about that insight. That is the third one, if I'm not wrong, where it's all about appreciating, like taking the time to appreciate. And it's different from gratitude, where gratitude is like being thankful. As if, we're not worth it, and it's a beautiful concept, but I'm really much more into appreciation. And as a photographer and now a videographer, apparently, I'm in love with this world. And when I share photos, they are moments that I took with my heart. It really is that. Like every time I press that button and I took a photo, it's usually framed by trees. It's always been framed by trees, even though the Celtic path is something that I discovered more or less 2 years ago, from my roots. But anyway, all my photos have always been very prone to witnessing details, and especially the sunlight connected with specific objects, and they're always framed with leaves and branches. And if you're interested in my photo, I'll leave down a link below where you can check it out on my website. I created a mini portfolio to show you my best. And appreciating beauty, really like connecting to a moment. And that could be anything. Like beauty is so subjective, even though society has really trained our eye and has created constructs around beauty through art and through the mainstream media and through so many things. Even the way, our family constructs the concepts of ideals of beauty and everything. For me, the natural world is, I'm definitely following the period of the Romantics. I really really enjoyed nature because I felt a connection that I didn't feel when I was a child with my peers. And so for me, enjoying nature, and especially, you know, plants, is something that really makes me fully happy in my heart. And in the book, The Stats and Prophecy, they share that appreciating that beauty and really filling yourself with that appreciation and really witnessing creates a movement where you're actually feeding back the plants and entering into a connection, into a communication. And which doesn't need to be, you know, messages, but purely just the act of being connected to one another. And when I read that, I was like, yes, definitely, finally, yes. But I also see it as something that's missing from our lives. And I would really enjoy if that was the message that you stick with through watching any of my videos on YouTube, is that the point of it all is connection and communication. Communication for me is just like that, entering that, like, we see each other, we are seeing each other truly, and that's what communication and connection is to me. And that exchange, that like hand to hand, that eye to eye. And I just wanted to share that. I hope that right now, whether it's fall or spring, wherever you are in the world, or, you know, if you're watching this a little bit later, if it's winter or summer, that you truly enjoy whatever is happening around you, and that you let it fill your heart, and that you take the time to just breathe it through, gaze it through with your eyes, and witness what's happening when you're truly appreciating. And that doesn't need to be just a natural world. You could just pull up a mirror and look at yourself and truly connect with that reflection, truly loving yourself and seeing how it energizes you. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have fun. And if you have any breakthroughs or any comments, the whole comment section is open to you. I read all of them. I answer all of them. So yeah, thank you for being here, and see you soon. Bye.
Several days later.
Wow. 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 Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. 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 Wow.